How We Made Drown by Lecrae featuring John Legend. It all started summer 2019. We're in LA working on Lecrae's album. Had rounds of sessions, which is, what you do, A&R stuff. Lecrae was at Columbia at the time, and the co-A&R for the album, Ben Madahi, pulled up to the studio, played us some records. Played us a bunch of stuff. It was really good, but the last record he played, it definitely changed, like it moved the room. And what he played was a very stripped down, unproduced version of Drown. Acoustic guitar with like this beautiful hook melody. And I remember as soon as it came on, I looked at Lecrae, he was sitting to my right, and I looked at him and I was like, and he kind of looked back, and I think at that moment we knew that this record was special, and we wanted to it was like, yo, yeah, we'll take that one. The idea was produced by Frankie, super producer with Danny Majic, and he was like, yo, Ace, why don't you try taking a stab at the drums. So got the drums right. They did their thing to it, added some sauce, some additional arrangement, and we finally had the music bed ready for Lecrae to write his verses. Then we started writing them verses. Lecrae probably wrote like 7 different verses to Drown. I mean, it was grueling. Not because he doesn't know what he's doing, it's because we're trying to quality control the music output, trying to get to that sweet spot. We finally hit a rhythm when we tried to approach the record as like a pop record versus a hip hop record. Brevity is beautiful. There's value in saying the most impactful thing in the least amount of words. And with an infectious melody, Lecrae did that. Also brought in some other people to help with some melodies. Shout out Jim Levine. And the next, major step is trying to get the right feature. So we sat for a minute, for like 6 or 7 months, trying to figure out who we could get to do this record. So we had a long list of just thinking through. We sent it to a few people that we actually tried, some pretty big artists. Ben Madahi had this dope idea, and it's like, yo, why don't we get to John Legend? And Lecrae was like, that'll be perfect. We thought John Legend's like a staple artist. He's like a vocalist royalty, right? I mean, this is John Legend. Sent the record to John, and John loved the record and wanted to cut it. So Frankie in LA with John Legend in the studio with Ben Madahi working on the record, and Lecrae on FaceTime back here in Atlanta, kind of chiming into the session, and apparently Frankie was pushing John to get them vocals right. I mean, John's obviously an A-list singer, but shout out to Frankie. This is what producing is really all about. It's pushing the artist beyond the comfort zone to get the best quality product out. I remember there was one moment in the session where John said to Frankie, I am John Legend though. Got the hook right, got the record mixed by Jacob Biz Morris and Manny Marroquin to add that final polish on it. Got the sonics right, got it mastered, and we put it out. COVID just allowed more time to take toll, and I think the appetite for this kind of music, the environment, the climate set Drown up to actually hit better when it did, and when we did put it out. I think the record just spoke to the times we're in, which is a testament to Lecrae and his music. And that's how I co-A&R the record Drown by Lecrae featuring John Legend. Wish I could sing like John though. He's kind of killed that hook. It's pretty crazy.